The absolute value, which has its own symbol, really just two long bars, basically just asks how far from 0 is a number. So how far from 0? That's really the question here. Okay, how far away is it going to be in terms of distance? Okay, so we're talking about distance in terms of a positive value. So think about if I ask you, how far do you walk to school? You might say, oh, I walk a half a mile. And then I say, okay, and when you walk home, how far do you walk? Half a mile. Okay, well, if we're talking about distance, that means that you walked a total of 1 mile that day. A half a mile there and a half a mile back. So distance is going to be talking about positive distance away from where we're walking, or how far we've traveled. Okay, so let's look at a problem. Let's say we start off with something that says, how do I simplify the following? So what if I asked you for the absolute value of -5? Okay, let's call out A. And let's say the absolute value of +5. I want to know, what answers do you get for those, and are they the same? So the absolute value of -5, the absolute value of +5. All right, well, let's take a look. So let's start off with part A. How far away from 0 is -5? So here's -5. How far away from the 0 is that? Well, we would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps away. So the absolute value of -5 would be 5 steps away. The answer would be 5. Okay, well, let's take a look for the next one, which is, what about 5? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps away. So for the absolute value of +5, we still get 5. So when we're talking about this absolute value, it's not that the answer always has to be a positive answer, because we could do something with a negative on the outside. The value on the inside, we're always wanting to know, how far away is that from 0, which means what distance did I travel, which means the answer must be positive.